Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to A.O.S Academy's YouTube channel, or perhaps A.O.S Group. Today, we would like to actually continue with our live Q&A sessions. But before we actually start up, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please consider subscribing right now. Hit on the notification bell to get notified anytime we drop a content, and like and share this video with your friends and with your family. So, as you know it, on this channel we talk about everything related to language studies. If you are preparing for if you are trying to learn French language, Spanish, or English, German language. Likewise, we help you perfect your English language. And if you are on the verge of preparing for internationally recognized language tests like IELTS, like TOEFL, TEF Canada, TCF Canada, we can always assist you on that. And if you are on the verge of working on your visa applications or your programs, permanent residency programs, or admissions to schools abroad, or even for work abroad, we can also assist you with that. Now, that being said, let's quickly move on to what we have for today. Today, we want to answer the question 199, which was asked by one of our attendees. And the question goes thus: it states, as an experienced teacher in Nigeria, what are my chances to secure a teaching job in Canada? And the question was asked by ABDULAZIZ Yakubu from Nigeria. And as you know, these questions are always extracted from Make Money and Migrate to Canada webinar in 2023 Q&A sessions. Now, this is a question that I would say has a lot of significance because many of us who were either in the teaching profession or forced into the teaching profession, especially in a country like Nigeria, due to the hardship, would kind of want to relate with it. Yes, you are experienced, you have maybe perhaps a couple of months experience or years of experience as a teacher, or even up to decades. Yes, you can actually relocate as an experienced teacher, as someone that, yes, can further, you understand, work in that line. Or perhaps if you want to, you can change your course from teaching to another field. But let's take it that you want to actually continue. As you said, you want to secure a teaching job in Canada. It's very much possible. You are not the first that could get a teaching job in Canada, and definitely you won't be the last. But many of the people that are getting jobs, teaching jobs, especially in Canada, are professionals in the teaching field. So I need to ask you those questions. Are you a professional in the teaching job? And when I mean by professional, do you have academic qualification to actually prove that, yes, you are, apart from your experience now, that you are a qualified teacher? Because the teaching job is one of the licensed jobs in Canada. You understand? In other words, it is regulated by some bodies. We have the governmental bodies, the federal government body. We also have the provincial or the territorial government bodies that are in charge of regulating the licenses given to teachers to actually practice in the country. Now, just like teachers that are focused on maybe early childhood educators are, we also have some teachers that are focused on secondary school teachings. We have teachers, or let me say professors or lecturers, that are focused on higher education teaching. So we have to know which cadre do you belong to. Is it the early childhood educators? Is it the primary? Is it the secondary? Is it the tertiary? You understand? Education. Likewise, you need to have the recognized license or professional qualification to practice in that, you understand, in that field. So, for instance, in Nigeria, we have those who education, those who go to school and study education, maybe, you understand, those who studied the NCE, the National Certificate of Education certificates program. We also have those who went to study the postgraduate. Maybe, for instance, they started off with maybe learning in their bachelor's level, maybe mathematics, or maybe something related to linguistics, or any other, maybe economics, or the rest like that. Now they now want to dive into the field of teaching. So as a result of that, they took up courses like the PGD, you understand, and that is the postgraduate diploma course or postgraduate diploma program for education. So do you have that kind of academic qualification in order to show that, yes, you are a professional in the teaching field? If you don't have that, you may need to have, or you may already have, the bachelor's in education, that's the BEd, or the masters in education, the masters, the MED. Do you understand? So if you have any of those qualifications, then you may be considered as a teacher in Nigeria, and definitely subsequently, if you work on your educational credential assessment with maybe companies like World Education Services, ISS or ICAS, they could also show that yes, you have an equivalence of the certificate that you would get in Canada from Nigeria. So also, apart from that, it doesn't really end there, because people think maybe because I have the BED, the MED, the PGDE, or the NCE, then I qualify as a teacher. In Nigeria, that could work, but in Canada, you also have to have the license to practice as a teacher. You understand? And we have something similar in Nigeria. The TRCN, which is the teacher or the Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria, are in charge of issuing license to teachers to actually practice as a teacher in Nigeria. So, have you taken the TRCN examination to qualify you as a teacher that could practice in Nigeria, so that you'll be recognized as well in Canada when you get there? That's another thing you need to look out for. So, apart from the academic qualification, the next thing is for you to look at the license you have in Nigeria. After that, then we can now see it will be worthwhile for you to try to pursue teaching jobs in Canada. Because if you don't have those two things, even if you don't have the experience, if you have those two things, you could get entry level jobs in Canada. If you now have the experience, years of experience, months of experience, together with the qualification, the degree or diploma or certificate, together with the license, then you can be able to practice with the experience. You can be able to practice and even quickly go up the ladder in Canada. Do you understand? And it will be easier for someone like us to assist you in getting jobs, or you yourself, if you want to do it yourself, it will be easier for you to show your experience to Canadian employers that you are really what they are looking for. You are someone that is experienced in the field, you are someone that has the qualifications, and you are someone that have the license to practice as a qualified teacher in Canada. So I hope that answers the question. Another thing you could actually look for or focus on when you are trying to secure teaching jobs is that you actually have your Canadian styled resume, you understand, while you are pursuing your Canadian employment. And you need to have the reference letters from your past employers to show that yes, you worked with them diligently and you are someone that can be trusted with the pupils or students that you're going to be working with. And you would need to actually write your cover letters while you are trying to apply for those jobs to show that yes, those are jobs that really need you. And mind you, if you are a Nigerian trying to secure a job from Canada in Nigeria, you have to focus on jobs that have what we call the LMIA report, which is the Labor Market Impact Assessment report. This is the report that would show that yes, there is no other Canadian or permanent resident currently in Canada that can take up that job, and as a result of that, they need someone like you, foreign worker, to actually take up that particular job. So, if you want to really know more about how you could apply for jobs, how you could get to secure that teaching job or any other job you want in Canada, you can always go on our website, aosacademy.com or ftc.aosacademy.com, to see our JAPA package that you could sign up for in order to help you learn how you could go about, you understand, getting those jobs while in Nigeria or outside Nigeria in Canada if you so want. So I've shared the link of the JAPA package with you on the live chat section so that you could click on it, go there and learn more about how we can actually assist you to either do it yourself, getting the jobs, or to assist you in, you understand, in the job search process and even in your work permit application to IRCC. So thank you very much. I do hope you got value from this. If you did, please kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel. Hit on the notification bell to get notified anytime I drop a content, and like and share this video with your friends and with your family. And I do hope to see you same time, same um, place next tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon, depending on anywhere you are in the world. So thank you very much once again, and I do hope you have a lovely day ahead. Bye for now. Au revoir.